Hello and welcome back. Alphabets and pronunciations. Ba, ta, ja, ha, kha, da, ra, sa, sha, da, a, ga, fa, qa, ka, la, ma, na, wa, ha, ya, a, e, I, o, u, a, e, I, o, u.
ba ta ja ha kha da ra sa sha da a ga fa qa ka la ma na wa ha ya a e I o u a e I o u.
Ba, ba, baris. Ta, ta, ten. Ja, ja, gelato. Ha, ha, hamar. Kha, kha, khamis. Da, da, dayax. Ra, ra, roob. Sa, sa, subax. Sha, sha, shaah. Dha, dha, dhar. Ca, ca, caano. Ga, ga, gabar. Fa, fa, far. Qa, qa, qalin. Ka, ka, kabo. La, la, lacag. Ma, ma, magac. Na, na, nal. Wa, wa, waji. Ha, ha, hooyo. Ya, ya, yar. A, e, I, o, u. A, e, I, o, u. As you may have noticed, the letter P and letter Z are not in the Somali language alphabets, but many times letter P is substituted for letter B and letter Z is substituted for letter S. Also, there are special pronunciations for five of these actually four of these letters. They are in both English and Somali alphabets, but they have different pronunciations. And those include letter C, which is A, and sometimes it can be silent if you have a hard time pronouncing letter A. Especially people who speak English, they sometimes have hard time pronouncing letter C. But if you know Arabic, letter C is letter Ain. A, Ain. Q, Q is Qa, in Somali language. You can see, you can, like, if you know Quran, or if you know the country Qatar. But in Arabic, in English, those two examples I give you are considered as K, letter K. So Quran and Qadar, I think they're pronounced that way. Letter Da in Somali is written as DH, Da, Da. It is very close to the letter D, like dark, or dot. And finally, letter X. X in Somali, the closest thing is H, letter H, like Halima, Hamar, Hassan, Hawa, Habat. You can pronounce it as H. So Halima, Hassan, Habat, Hamar. That is the easiest way you could pronounce these words. There's also double consonants, which are two consonants basically. Those are very strong when you're pronouncing them. Like Arab, the example I gave is like Arab. It's not Arab, it's Arab. And remember the C, you can treat this letter C as a silence. You can say Arab, uh, and you can also, example two, if you look at it, Qalin. It's not Qalin, it's Qalin because it's two L's. Qalin. And example three is letter Saddah. It's Saddah. There's actual two D's in there, so you have to make it strong. Like you can think of it as two words, Saddah. So you can say Sad and then you can say Dah. That makes it very, very strong. So more pronunciations. So when you have ba and you have it becomes ba. Well, when you have ba and you have it becomes be. And same goes for ba and e, they become b. How about ba and o? Now it's your turn to try it. So I'll give you for a couple of seconds. Ba and o, it becomes ba, ba. And then ba and o, symbol, becomes bu, bu. How about long vowels? Ba and then it becomes ba. How about ba and it becomes be. How about b? No, sorry, ba and e, they become b, b. How about ba and o? Two o's. O. It becomes ba, ba. Long. It becomes ba. And finally, ba and becomes boo, boo. So let's try a couple of examples. Two Somali words. One of them is ba a ra, and the other one is ba a ra. Can you try to differentiate those two pronunciations? Give you a couple of seconds. So let's try. The first one is ba and then ra, so it becomes bar. And the next one, it's the long one, so two A's, two A's is so it becomes bar. So bar, bar. How about bur? Bur is the short vowel, bur. And the long vowel, it becomes bur, bur. See how I go long, see, long. Bur, bur, bur. How about hat? Hat, hat. How about kul? Kul, cool. We have a couple of more, I think. So about sun, it's not sun. It's not the sun. Sun. The next one is soon. Soon. How about let's try a few more words just to help you out with the pronunciation. So here comes one double consonant. So farin, farin. How about one long vowel? Try this one. Malin, malin. Kun, kun. So there is one special letter. It's actually a symbol. So it's the apostrophe. It's not used many times, but it's there in the Somali language. So it has something to do with how you read. How you read, like for example, lo. If you can feel like at the end, like strong sound, like lo. It's not lo, it's lo. And then next one is g, g. And the third one is ri, ri. So it's not only those three letters, but it comes. You'll see. Oftentimes you'll see two vowels that are different. Sometimes it's used with it. But let me just give you another example of the apostrophe. So in Somali, you can have either one vowel or two vowels. There's no three vowels. So in that case, if you take a look at this word, la'an, la'an. It's one word. You don't have to have space in it, but instead of the space, you can use the apostrophe. Let's take a look at this one. Ba'an, ba'an. It's not ban with the long double A's. It's ba'an, ba'an. Um, try this. Try this one. You try to pronounce this word and make sure you remember ka is ka. The closest thing that I could tell you right now is ka. So ku and this x, it's not x. So it is x in English, but in Somali it's not x. It's ha. Closest word is h. So try it. Kuruh, kuruh. You can say kuruh, but the word is quruh. Kuruh. You can get away with the k and the h. I promise. People will understand you very well. So thank you very much. I hope you like this lesson and I hope you learn a lot from this lesson. And we appreciate your feedback.